Yeah. I've got my hood up. What you got? Yeah, Shulk is a badass. So they can either be having a shield on, or they can have no shield.
Naked Nopon.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Melly has an Emily style. Oh, it's like they knew.
Sea anemone.
I mean, off screen, we just had a brief look at some of the item descriptions, and my god, some of them are charming. I especially love Kino's. But anyway, Nene's. Nene has been known to lament how bad Ricky's trademark tough looks on her. I just love it. A hair tie done up by Nopon Oka before departure, and it's like that for Kino with every single one of his goddamn things. I love it. And anchored that upon board Nene. Best kept at the secret farm, upon. And could put a Nopon Oka before departure. I can just imagine Oka just dusting off Kino, going, "Now is little pond ready?" "Yes, Mom." "Sure. Can I pack your lunch?" "No, Mom."
And everything Shulk's wearing has Rex in the name.
It's like they knew. It's like they knew. And Melia, on the other hand, has all things that are named after serious anemones.
Yep.
Monolith, it's like you know the PTSD of all Xenoblade veterans, and that's what I love and hate about you. You know the pain you caused us, and you rub it in.
At least it's not made of rainbow slugs. That would be weird.
And very annoying, and I'd want to punch Juju in the head. Yeah, Shulk's a badass because got his hood up. On that cool and with it note, hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. In the last episode, we came up to what appeared to be a military camp full of high-end shit that somehow, in some way or another, remained on the Bionic shoulder. But now we got rumblings of people who are not very fond of Machina. And to be honest, I want to see more. But on that though, I'm really glad that it addresses that, because it's very in the real world, as much as I can with what you're seeing here. In the real world, it's not really as cut and dry as that to say, hey, guess what? War's over. And everyone likes each other. Yay!
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal, but I do like how it's being addressed, you know, so it keeps the narrative in the realm of reality, again, as much as you can get to this. Anyway though, we are again just gonna go around exploring for a bit, but however, we will get to story and narrative and all that good stuff in due time. But you know, it's Xenoblade. You've got to explore every once in a while. Otherwise, what's the fun? And you know what the best part of it is? It's Xenoblade. So if we look at an area, odds are we're going there. And this is just on what? A brief expansion, a bit of an epilogue. And yet, it's still so massive and expansive. I think one of the advantages of this being an unused area of the original game is that it had the scope, it had the design, it had the intentions of what the entire base game was going to be. Wide open areas and free to explore. And luckily, with new technology, it's still there, and hopefully they can use it how they were intending to use it. Now, my question is are all the theories that have been talked about this region, are they going to tie in some way, in some shape or another?
Like this being possibly Mumkar's old home?
Yeah. But it also makes me wonder, saying how in the description on the fast travel menu, it says this is part of the giant's lineage. So, don't know. We gonna get any more context about that? Either way, though, we're just getting started, and I cannot wait, to see more.
Me too. Just lots to explore.
Yeah. I'm just going over the cliffside here, just make sure that we see everything we need to see, because odds are you'll find something like this. We get Poro's favorite.
Again.
Makes me wonder what Poro is losing, or what he needs, because he seems to be dumping a lot of his things all over the place. But oh well.
I thought that said snare wife.
Oh yes, I'm gonna snare my wife, see? Yeah. I'm gonna put her in the house. I'm a disgusting person. Anyway though, upon a brighter note, I don't think there is any wrong way in which we can go, because there's new things to see, obviously. I mean, we killed a unique monster and found 2 collectibles for side quests at some point or another in the game. And either way, we were just building up to the Collectopedia, or selling fodder at the very least, so hey, it's progress either way. And then just taking the sights of the sounds of the soundtrack. I love it. Like we mentioned in the last episode, it's got a bit of Left Area vibes, but as well as maintaining, oh no, it definitely sounds like a mix between, not that guy. I'm gonna guess you don't want to go near that boy. Kino, did you trip? I guess not. Oh no, the soundtrack is definitely interesting. It definitely seems like more of the original, but it's got this 2 vibe to it. Is there a distortion on that, or is that just me?
I don't know.
It sounds like there's kind of like.
I'm hearing it clearly. It's probably because it's in stereo audio.
No. Not on that one. On his first initial one. No, the other one. It's not going to show now, is it, game? Yeah, that. It just sounds like there's some kind of. I don't say auto-tune, but there definitely some voice reverb on there.
Sounds fine to me.
Doesn't for me. But anyway, we're getting off topic here. Let's just get out of the deposit and be out of there. Aha!
Oh.
Okay, she's taken the page out of Pitt's book in Smash Brothers. Alrighty. That's probably the last thing I was expecting in this game, but hey, what do I know? Yeah, and the answer is nothing, because this is a blind playthrough, baby.
I love that.
And you'll be happy to know that there are going to be some moments in this LP in which we just sit back and just listen and just take in all the sights and sounds, not say anything, because it's definitely at the atmosphere and it's worth taking in. And if we're able to, it seems like we have.
Yeah, that hole. I fell in that hole because I didn't see it.
Ah yes, that subtle hole that creeps up on you. Yeah, that hole. It came out of nowhere, as Ryan would say. I wonder what he's doing right now, Ryan. He's probably spinning his arm. I don't know, that is something that I'm hoping we get a bit of context in, even though I know it's probably not the focus of the game, but I do hope we get a bit of insight in what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
Because we've got a little bit of insight in what Ricky's doing, i.e. not looking after his kids. It's probably not going to happen, but I'd love to see a shot of Ricky in this game going, "Oh no, where little Pon go? Panic!" Oka going to murder Ricky! Thanks, Kino. The fight's over, but, you know, it was worth it. And for that Ansel so rudely interrupted us, it seems like we have another crime moment coming up. So hopefully we can access it and just take in the sights and sounds. There's also voice acting. That's something that I love about this game. The fact that this one has voice heart-to-heart. Granted, it's something I wish they did for the base game, but hey-ho.
These flowers, don't they smell heavenly?
Miss Melia is big fan of flowers?
Yes, because of my mother. When I was young, she often asked for my help with the villa's flower beds. How about you, Nene?
Nene also loves flowers very much.
I see. Then we have something in common. Before, when I spoke of them to a Homs friend, she said flowers are nice, but nothing beats a warm dinner. I got no understanding from her. Finally, fate sent me someone I can communicate with.
What Miss Melia say about dinner?
Oh, just talking to myself. The dinner part wasn't really relevant.
But Nene big fan of dinner too. Most of all, pollen orbs from factory in Frontier Village. They so very soft and so yummy scrummy.
Look, that's not... Hold on.
Meme?
When you said you love flowers, did you mean as a foodstuff?
Meh? There is meaning other than?
Ugh, I should have known. You're one of them. Nene, listen. Flowers are not simply special because they can be eaten. We can admire their beauty, or use them to create ornaments and works of art. And that is a great part of their charm.
Ornaments. Meme! Oh yes, Nene remember. Long ago, Dadapon make Mamapon flower crown for giver's gift.
Ricky did that. That Nopon has hidden depths. In any case, I would like it if you also had an interest in inedible flowers. If you did, then you too, just like your mother in her own day, may know the joy she felt.
Okay, the next time Nene find flowers that cannot eat, Nene will make pretty flower crown for Miss Melia.
Huh?
To eyes and Nene, Miss Melia look most bestest in blue. What think?
While I appreciate the offer greatly, weren't you originally of the regarding flowers as food persuasion?
Meh? If you make pollen orbs from not eatable flowers, they bitter and not tasty.
Yes, a fair point. It is just as you say. So Nopon see different but equal value in flowers depending on whether they're edible. Maybe it was foolish in the first place to try and choose only one while discounting the other. Well then, I will humbly accept the sign of your affection.
Nene, roger that.
And yet, why do it for me? Won't Kino and Shulk feel left out?
There is very good reason. Nene just want to see smiling face of Miss Melia, bright as sun rays.
Oh my.
Meme? Something wrong? Nene, not say anything weird?
No, not at all. It was just how sincerely you said it. I should take a leaf out of your book.
Meh?
Precious Nene, I look forward to the gift.
Nene pull out all stops.
Although, I would feel a bit awkward were I the only one to wear one. Why don't we make them together and exchange them afterwards?
Meme? That sound wonder marvelicious. Is deal. No, in fact, is unbreakable promise.
Yes, naturally.
God, I love these. These quiet moments, I can understand that people might think they go on a little bit too long, but for me, I really don't mind. I mean, when you talk to someone, wouldn't you want to have a long conversation with them, especially if it's things you have in common?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's an off-topic. It's off-topic point I'm gonna bring up, but hey, it's one of the reasons why I love doing Twitch and talking to you guys. Long talks of Xenoblade and video games and all that jazz. I love that stuff. So for me personally, I don't have a problem with that. But hey. Anyway, though, we have flammies upon flammies and apparently Oopas. And judging from what we saw with the hello. Okay, well that's gonna be a point. That's gonna
Side quest point for Nopon, it looks like.
More likely. Anyway, what was I saying? Judging from the Ansel fight, I am going to assume that each monster in which we face, like wolves, crabbles, and etc., they are going to act pretty much the exact same as the base game did. So I can understand them reusing assets to that point. Because hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Anyway though, we'll probably be hunting monsters and everything else off screen unless it's something important, say like a one-time enemy or a unique monster. But apart from that, we'll go in. Please don't hear story. I'm just going to assume this is not voice acted at all.
I sense an ordeal in our immediate future.
Meh! Gratitude for stopping in tracks.
What matter?
Matter is, bit complicated to be frank.
If we can help, we'd like to do so.
Mama. Although we've pretty much only just arrived here, so if it's directions you need, we may not be the ones to ask. Issue not about where go. Actually, about tracking down friends.
They get lost?
They not lost, no. It's got to designated locations to perform ordered land survey. What point of that? Measuring relative and absolute elevation of terrain, plot distance and other such. Oh no, because we've got to do mandatory self-intro. Qualified, certified, satisfaction guaranteed-ified. Pond Spectre 10-2, his name. Surveying new lands his game. Pleasure to meet you, 10-2. I'm Shulk, and these are Amelia, Nine, and Kino. Pleasure all belong to 10-2.
My curiosity is a little piqued. Might I ask what a Pond Spectre is?
Question is extremely well timed. Pond Spectre is the name of elite unit of Nopon surveyors, and 10-2 is one. Nopon from Frontier Village surely hear Pond Spectre name said in tone or reference at least once or twice. Sister Pond, have any clue?
Nene guess Datapon might know?
Things worse than 10-2 thought. Long period of suspended activity was the stats for brand recognition. Meh, no. Tribulation is only opportunity in full body costume. Go on, 10-2. Have to put best foot forward. 10-2 and other Pond Spectres actually come to Bouncy Shore to conduct full and complete survey. But Chief 1-1, who is brigade leader, forget to inform of rendezvous point. So no 10-2 finish own assignment, look up to creek without paddle, except all Pond Spectres in the same boat. 10-2 things should probably go look for teammates, but with no monsters, with monsters carpeting land, probably even veteran Pond Spectres like 10-2 have a hard time.
Apart from yourself, how many members does your team number?
Nice round 11.
11, I see. This is a vast land, so searching by yourself certainly seems dangerous.
Do you know where your colleagues might have gone? 10-2 have a couple thinkings. 2 Pond Spectres can probably find, then maybe they can have clues for other whereabouts. Alrightings, then we go search for first 2.
Now wait, single minute, Kino. Still plenty of important business we attending to.
10-2 not get underfoot, promise. Friends look strong, so thought baby can go with. That way, if sea Pond Spectres somewhere along travel path can help each other, it's good plan or what? What do you think, Malia?
Do you really need to ask, Shulk?
Yes. We help look for pond specters, friends.
Should really be Miss Melia that say that.
Really? Oh boy! Tear ducts of Tento welling with joy. Thank you, friends.
Can you tell us, to the best of your knowledge, where you would expect your colleagues to be?
One was in charge of area between Crossroads on way to Companion's Cape, all the way to Nervous Knockeropolis. That one is a bit of a coward, so Tento not sure he'd do survey job properly. Bye-bye. Other one was assigned to area past Cragmore Cavern, stretching from lake on lefty side up to Pillar Knoll. Might have in case of screamy adabs, as unexpected circumstance, so Tento would like to put mind at ease. And let friends think Tento is some kind of freeloader. Let reassure. When push come to shove, Tento shove.
I feel better already. Thank you, Tento.
But of course, Tento most grateful too. So basically we're hunting Nopon Koroks. Oh dear. The Pond Pets are an elite band of surveyors from Frontiers, Red Blue teams. You can befriend members from all three teams. Sugar's Band might get access to a new kind of special attack, so try to seek them out whenever possible. There were hidden previews of this, so I think we know what's coming. Number 12 members, when you locate one, they may tip you off to locations of others. Locations heard. Okay, so this might be an attempt to like finding hidden Nopon art, perhaps. Issue any struggle with, resolve all issues for them to gain their help in your quest. Encyclopedia, special menu, character prospect report, and blah 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 blah. Alrighty. Well, we have new allies and he's joining us in the fight, yes! I love the way he runs! Oh, dude, it's gonna be awesome. Me running like Sonic! Oh! Dude, that's actually kind of cool. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to keep on going, or should we call things there?
Call things there.
All right, guys. So that we have a new party member in tow, I guess.
I'm not sure how to feel about collecting like 12 Nopon just to get the equivalent of a chain attack, but I don't know. We'll just have to see how it works out. Yeah, because the battle system, we have yet to see what this is all about, or the full extent of the battle systems here. So, I look forward to that. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then be sure to like it. If you just like it, well then, why do you hate Tento? What's wrong with you? He's looking for his lost friends, damn it! Look, he's clapping for you. Please like me, friends. Anyway, though. But if you want to follow on this adventure and if you want to subscribe to see more content lists, then be sure to subscribe and we will see you guys next time. As always, thank you very much for watching and we'll see you soon.